Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to do a little video on my favorite local Seattle chocolate companies that I have acquired a taste for over the last years, and I just thought it'd be fun to to make a little video, a little taste test video if you will, of my top 3 favorite local Seattle chocolate companies. Oh, with a bonus at the end as well. You'll have to stick around for that. And that's actually not a local one, but I'll show you at the end of the video. Anyways, yeah, so over the past few years that I've been living here, I've found a few different chocolate companies that I really love. Like, I have them with me at all times. And I am a very big fan of dark chocolate. So everything I feature here is mostly 70% cacao or coco. I don't know how to say it, honestly. Somebody please correct me. So everything is dark chocolate. But yeah, I'm so excited to show you all what I have for you today. I bought, like, okay, I use this kind of as an excuse. I was like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of chocolates. I can, you know, make this video, but also so I can eat it, really. So the first one I have here is Theo's chocolate. So Theo's Chocolate is a chocolate company that was originally founded in Seattle, and its flagship store is in the state of Washington. Yeah, I think their chocolate is very good. It tastes really good. It's also, yeah, organic, fair trade. I think a lot of the local Seattle chocolate companies are local, fair trade, things like that, which, you know, that's great. Next, we have Seattle Chocolate, which is a local Seattle chocolate company that was founded in Seattle as well, and they make tons of really lots of different chocolates as well, and chocolate flavors like Theo's Chocolate. They both have very unique and interesting flavors that are different from each other. So yeah, I have a few different flavors to try out for you all that one company has but the other one might not have. Along with Seattle Chocolate, there's also, actually this one is the one that I like more than Seattle Chocolate. It's called either jcoco or jcoco. I'm not sure how it's said, but actually they are a sister company of Seattle Chocolate, and they focus on giving back. So every time you buy a bar from jcoco, they donate a percentage back to either the community or the food banks. So I think that's pretty cool. The reason why I like jcoco a little bit better, I don't know, maybe it's just the flavors. I think I just like their flavors a little bit more, and I don't know if it's darker or what, but it tastes a little bit less sweet to me than the Seattle Chocolate bars, even though they are still both dark chocolate. And then lastly, we have chukar cherries or chukar cherries. Literally, I don't know how to pronounce anything, but they are also a local Seattle chocolate company, and what's really cool about them is that I think their story started with, they had like a bunch of cherry trees and they didn't know what to do with the cherries in Washington somewhere. It was like a cherry farm kind of, and then so they started using the cherries, drying them, and then making like chocolate cherries out of them. And I don't know, I just really love it because I think it's so unique, and I don't think you can find this type or the style of dried cherries covered with chocolate elsewhere. And so yeah, I think that's really cool, and I like love their dark chocolate covered cherries. They make them so well, and I just love it. So now that I'm talking about it more and more, I'm so excited. Let's just start with Theo's Chocolate. I got the mint chocolate because I really love mint dark chocolate. That flavor is just very good to me. I have not tried the ginger, so this one I'll be trying for the first time. And then I saw this one, I thought it was really interesting. Also, it's just so cute. So I decided to get this one and try it out as well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to try, because I know I like the mint. So I will try the bread and chocolate first for you, and then the ginger, and then the mint. So this one, let me read the description for you. Buttery toasted breadcrumbs, enrich dark chocolate with a touch of sea salt. Oh, okay. It smells really good. Okay, you can see some texture already. It's a little bit crumbly. Okay, this is what it looks like. So I guess I'll just have one of these. I feel like that's kind of a lot. It just broke off a piece here. Okay, as you can see, there's some breadcrumbs there. Okay, I'm actually really excited, so. The texture is interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit crunchy. It's pretty crunchy actually. And yeah, you can definitely taste the sea saltiness to it. And there's like a very, very subtle like bready flavor to it, which is pretty good actually. Yeah, it's like a bready flavor, like mixed into chocolate. It's pretty good. It's honestly like so subtle. I feel like it comes and goes when I'm like eating it. But pretty good. I am going to try the ginger one next. Ooh, here we go. See that? Wow, you can definitely see the ginger in here. Ooh, that's definitely ginger. Yep. Has that ginger flavor that, I don't know, I thought, you know, it's pretty good. I like it. If you like ginger, this definitely tastes like very gingery to me. It's like something extra. I like this one. I do. Next we have mint chocolate. I haven't had it in a while, so I'm excited. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty plain. It's just regular dark chocolate. It's very refreshing. If you like mint, definitely go for this one. Moving on, this one, Seattle chocolate. This flavor is Rainier Cherry. To them, it's kind of a ode to the PNW because one thing it's known for is the Rainier cherries. So this one is the dark chocolate Rainier Cherry, so it has cherries and pecans in it. I really love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, their pecans are very good. It's like roasted and it's a little bit crunchy, gives it some texture, but the cherries also give it texture. So this is not boring at all. Yeah, I feel like I've realized I like texture, like okra. This is like not chocolate related at all, but like okra and mushrooms, like I love those things because of the texture, but I know some people hate them because of the texture. So I just realized I'm like a texture person. I just broke off a little piece here. Okay, let me see if this one has cherry in it. It has the pecans. I see the cherry. You can definitely taste the pecan flavor. This one's a little bit sweeter to me. It's a little bit sweeter than the ones I've tried for Theo's. That's the cherry and the white thing is the pecan. I love how it's a little bit chewy but also crunchy. Yeah, this one is one of my favorite ones because the cherry also gives it like a little bit of like a tart flavor to it. Next we have Mexican hot chocolate. So this one is a little bit spicy. It has cinnamon, vanilla, and cayenne pepper. I really like this one because it has like a kick to it. It's like a little bit spicy as well. So as you can tell, I have a trend going on with the spiciness and texture and kick. One, it doesn't really like actually like have any texture or anything to it. It's just a little bit spicy. This is what it looks like. Ooh, I can taste the spiciness now. It's like first vanilla-y and then it's like then you can kind of taste like the cinnamon, not too much, but then the kick definitely comes at the end. This one's also very like soft. It also seems like, I don't know if it's just me, but to me, like Seattle chocolates seem sweeter to me than when I have Theo chocolates or Chukar cherry chocolates, and the jcoco one, or jcoco. Anyways, yeah, so let me show you what I got from the jcoco chocolate sister company. I got a variety. One of them is like my favorite one of all time. So this is the box that I got here. So there are 5 different flavors in here, and my favorite one is in here. So let me open this up and show you what the different flavors are. By the way, this is the dark collection. So this is all dark chocolate. So I think they do it by the percentage, but first we have Arabica Espresso and 60% dark chocolate. Next we have the Noble Dark, which is classic 72% dark chocolate with cocoa nibs. Then we have the Black Fig Pistachio and 72% dark chocolate. And then the 80% dark chocolate. I think these beans they're talking about is just the type of beans they use for the dark chocolate. And then lastly, my favorite one, this is the Boharat, which is Middle Eastern spice. I do not know why, I just really love the flavor of it. It might sound weird to you, or it's like what? Like, would this taste good in dark chocolate? But let me tell you, the answer is yes. So this one here has black peppercorn, cumin, cinnamon, and cloves. So yeah, I think it might seem weird at first, but it's such a good mix. And I don't know, I just like, if you're like me and you like spices and like different kind of flavorings in chocolate, then you might like this one. As usual, save the best for last. So let's see, this one, espresso and 60% dark chocolate. I've not tried this one, so let me just, and yeah, I think it's really cool that this company focuses on kind of giving back, and so that, you know, it's great that for every time someone does buy from them, they give a percentage of their profits to an organization that's involved in helping combat world hunger. These are a little bit smaller. They look like this, jcoco. I realize I always say jcoco, but I think it's just jcoco. Yeah, you can definitely smell the espresso in here. You can taste, there's like little bits here and there that you can kind of crunch on. And definitely you can taste the espresso coffee. Super smooth. It's very smooth for the most part. There's not like much texture to it, but you can definitely taste the flavor. Next we have the Noble Dark, which is the 72% dark chocolate with cocoa nibs. Let me show you. Look at that. Oh, you can see all those cocoa nibs. You can definitely see the cocoa nibs here. Right there. Oh. It's kind of like a nutty texture. Like they taste, like the texture is like nuts. But yeah, they definitely bring the bitterness level up. It's definitely still sweet and not too bitter. Comparing the two, you can definitely taste the espresso one a lot more than the one with the cocoa nibs. Yeah, interesting. They're both good, but interesting. Okay, so next we have the Black Fig Pistachio. This one looks like it has a lot of stuff in it. All the little bumps that they have. You can definitely see the pistachio here already. It's a little bit salty. I think I just had the fig. I really like this one. I think the pistachios make it like, I don't know, I really like the flavor of it. It's a little bit salty with the flavor of the pistachio and then the fig mixed into it. I think it gives it a really good flavor. Okay, next we have the 80% dark chocolate. So this one's a little bit darker, but yeah. So this is just plain 80% dark chocolate. It's so smooth. I like how it's not really super sweet. Yeah, honestly, this one is like my favorite dark chocolate. Like my favorite like plain dark chocolate. It's so smooth. And I think it's like the type of beans that they use that like it's still dark chocolate, but it has like a unique dark chocolate flavor to it. So yeah, that one for sure is like my favorite, just plain dark chocolate. And then this one, my favorite spiced chocolate. You can already smell, it's like, yeah. It almost smells like in the Christmas time, there's like the Christmas spices, like with the cookies and stuff. It kind of reminds me of that, although it's like for sure it's different, but to kind of compare it to something, it's kind of like that. When you eat it, there's like, sometimes there's like little bit, like just little like bits of texture, which is the spices, I'm assuming. But yeah, this one is really hard to describe the flavor just because it's like so unique. But I'd say definitely try this one. I really like it. I don't know, I feel like you either would love it or you would hate it. But definitely give it a try because I don't know, just something about it, I really like it. Okay, and so finally we have chukar cherries. They have a lot of different flavors as well, and they sell more than just dark chocolate covered cherries, but they also sell like dried cherries and some little like sweets here and there. I got like my favorite three. So this one is actually newer in the last few years. I think they came out with it, and I guess it's like packaged in this green packaging because it's organic. I think I will start out with the amaretto Rainiers. So the amaretto, it's dried Rainier cherries and it has an almond essence, it says. So it's like the shiny coating. I love how, the almond essence, I really like that. Also, I really love how the cherry itself is very plump and juicy, even though it's dried. I like how the tartness of the cherries for all of these really help it balance out with the sweetness of the dark chocolate. Now for the Black Forest cherries. These ones, they actually used dried Bing cherries, so it's a different kind of cherry. And then this one's actually covered in cocoa powder. It definitely has a different smell to it. Kind of like a, yeah, like a cherry, like a sour cherry. Oh, it's like covered in that cocoa powder. Cocoa powder. It's a little bit bitter, but not bitter as in like, it's a little bit darker, a little bit more bitter in flavor. And this one's less sweet, which I really like. I like these ones a lot. I think the Black Forest ones so far are my favorite. I'll try this one too. They also use dried Rainier cherries, and then they have a vanilla essence to it, and artisan chocolate. So the Rainier cherry also has the shiny coat to it. Tastes pretty similar to the amaretto Rainiers, except that it doesn't have the almond essence to it. I feel like if you want something more neutral, this one would be the one to go to, because it's kind of just like more leveled and more subtle in the different types of flavoring that they have. The only reason why I didn't say to go for this one is because I feel like this one has more of like a flavor to it, which sounds weird. I think it's just the cherry that they use that make that flavor. But this one, the Black Forest cherries, are my favorite chukar cherries. Okay, so those three are my top 3 favorite types of local Seattle chocolate brands. Definitely, if you are visiting Seattle or even if you live here, go check them out. And also, I have an extra for you. I found this at the store. So this here is called Moonstruck. I don't know if any of you who are from Oregon know what this is or if it's a big brand there, but I saw it at the store and you know, it looks like it's a local Portland, Oregon brand. So I thought I would try it out. I don't know, I guess their marketing really caught my eye because I was like, oh, this looks like it'd be good. It's just plain dark chocolate, 68% cacao, and yeah, so I'm gonna try this for you and I'm gonna try this out and see. Oh wow, oh my gosh. They feature an artist on the inside. This one is by Ryan Bubness, sorry. Ooh, you can see that there's some design here. Let me just try this. Yeah, it's pretty good. It has kind of a hint of like a, I don't know how to describe it. Not like burnt, not at all, but it has like a roasted flavor to it. And this chocolate is definitely harder. I like the roasted flavor that it has. Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, I think it's super cool that they featured an artist. I have a feeling this is probably like a local artist from Portland, but let me look it up. I really want to know like who he is now. Oh, here we go. He has a website. Ryan Bubness is a multidisciplinary artist, illustrator, and educator based in Portland, Oregon. So yeah, that is super cool that they feature a local artist's work. So shout out to Ryan Bubness. Yeah, I love the colors that he used and like the design and everything. Yeah, it's like a pop of color. But yeah, I like this. I would definitely get it again. I've never seen it before and I just saw it at the store, so I was like, yeah, I might as well try it. I have definitely had my fill of chocolate for today. I am very full, and anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of this, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and yeah, please comment below and like let me know what you think. I hope you all have a great weekend, and yeah, I'll see you all next week. Bye.